How in the world's everybody doing? Welcome to the Saturday Night Shave here at the here at the Cross-Eyed Texan. Thank you for watching the video. I'll say right up front, if you appreciate content like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Here at the Cross-Eyed Texan, I like to explore fragrances. I like to explore shaving gear, aftershaves and shaving soaps, all that gentlemanly stuff. But I do it at a price point that people can afford, because not everybody has a bunch of money, especially when the eggs are $3 a dozen. All right, here's the players in tonight's game, and we're going to be using this from Heritage Hill Soap. It's called Midnight Ride, and this is a scent that's based on Creed's Santal, original Santal, not Santal 33. That's a lie, LeBeau. This is based on Santal 33. Now, if you don't have Creed type of money, a cologne that you can get that will match this will be Individual by Mont Blanc, and you can generally pick that up fairly inexpensive. There's rumor going around that they're going to discontinue it, but I'm not sure. I hope they don't, because it's really good. Fill up the sink here. Get a little bit of water going on. Oh, and this stuff is $9 for a 4-ounce tub. Let me make sure that I'm not telling y'all lies. Yeah, $9 for a 3-ounce tub. And they donate, I believe it's 10% of their proceeds to help our veterans. And boy, that's a cause that I can get behind. I wish our veterans got a month instead of a day. You know what I'm saying? I wish they got a month. And the blades we're using today, I haven't used these in a while. It's good old Gillette Perma-Sharp. I love these. And I am using my trusty Parker 78R. What has it been? Just a few months ago that they redesigned this head. It's a fantastic head. It's inexpensive. You pick one up, give it a shot. I really like it. And this will be the last shave video featuring this brush for a while. This is the one I picked up from Amazon for about $15. And they've got a gray version of it, and they also have a wood handle. I'll be using my Fine Accoutrements lather bowl. The thing I dig about this lather bowl is that spot right there where you can rest your brush so you don't get stuff all over. So I've got some of the soap all smeared around in there, and I almost dropped it. That'd be awesome. So let's make a lather. If you have not tried Heritage Hill shaving soaps, and I'll put a link into the description in the bottom, you really owe it to yourself. Patriot's one of my favorites, especially now in the summertime, because it's got that lime and bergamot thing going on. Man, does it smell good. It's very bright and very summery. Good stuff. Very good stuff. All right. I hope your day's going pretty good. Mine's been going pretty well. I bought a camera to work with my smartphone here, and I had to get a USB to TRSS converter, headphone jack converter, and it turns out the converter that I bought is a piece of junk. The microphone's fine. My buddy and I tested it out on his phone and discovered that the problem followed, so it's got to be that. And plus, he still has a phone that has a headphone jack on it, and the microphone sounded fabulous. So that's going to be a nice addition to the channel. Now that I'm starting to get some subscribers here, I got some money to put in and invest into the channel. Let's get our shave on, shall we? So what are you guys doing this evening? I am not drinking. That's what I'm doing this evening. Going to start a pot roast before I leave for church in the morning. I haven't had a good pot roast with potatoes and carrots and stuff. I hadn't had one of those in a long time. So I'll get up extra early in the morning, get that started, throw it in my Dutch oven, about 275, maybe 300. By the time we get home from church, we'll have a wonderful Sunday dinner. All right, let's see what we can tear up here. What do you say? I love this little Parker razor. I don't think it gets enough credit. I really don't. It just does great. Let's go over here to the other side. So I got a friend of mine, I gave him some shaving stuff and gave him my King C Gillette that I bought. Gave him some Purasso White to try. Gave him a brush to try. And we'll see how he likes it. Maybe we'll have a new wet shaver in the midst of us for long. Man, these blades are fantastic. I love the Perma-Sharps. They're smooth. They're sharp. All right, topic for discussion if you guys want to talk about it in the comments. How many times do y'all use your razor blades? I use mine twice at the most. That's it. I spent far too long trying to maximize my money with the $2 and $2.50 a piece razor cartridges that I just don't see the need in it. There's a couple of blades I'll try to use 3 times, but I'm pretty much once or twice and done. Rinse his face off here and see what we got to work with. And last time on my last video, I had some pretty irritated skin. I'm trying not to do that this time. But the more I wet shave, the more I'm really liking more aggressive razors because you don't have to drag them over your face as many times. And that's where the irritation comes from. And I'm not afraid to drop blades or switch razors in the middle of a shave at all. Doesn't scare me a bit. Now this shave soap, I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. This shave soap is nice and slick. I'd say it's about a medium slickness, but it has a lot of cushion. Some shave soaps don't have everything, but this one's really, really good. And I hope they come out with a splash for this. I would love to have it. Now for my least, sorry, I'm kind of looking around here over my phone, or to the right of my phone to see what I'm doing in the mirror. All right, so the against the grain. I'm going to start on this side today. Oh, and the microphone that I was talking about, I ordered a new piece, a new adapter for it. So when that gets in, I may post a video. That is, if it works like it's supposed to. But that was the weakest link. It was the weakest link. I was really sad when I heard they were going to stop putting phone jacks on phones, because the TRS, the tip ring sleeve, has been around for 100 years. It works great. I didn't really see the need to change it. I kind of liked having both a USB port and a headphone jack. Not too much beard growth this time. I'm actually kind of back on schedule with my videos. I was off there for a while. It took me a little while to recover from losing my sister, and you know, that always kind of puts you in a funk. I don't care who you are when you lose a loved one. But it's a good reminder not to waste time being mad over something silly. You know, as I mentioned in a couple of videos, I'm also a Second Amendment guy, and believe it or not, I go to the range quite frequently, and I actually have a license to carry. And one of the guns that everybody talks about is the 1911. Well, my favorite 1911 is Proverbs 1911, and it says, "A man's patience gives him wisdom, and it is to his glory to overlook an offense." I said all that to say this: life is too short to be hanging on to offenses. And you can do yourself a favor if you find a way to let it go. Under the chin where I always miss, drives me crazy. Yeah, I think this is going to be kind of an irritating shave too. My past couple of shaves has not been wonderful. Let's try putting that the right way. Well, I've got a birthday coming up very soon. In August, I turn 57. And I'm already putting money aside to buy me a razor. And I'm going to buy me a nice one. And it's probably going to be not the Rex Ambassador. Maybe that's what it is, the one that's not adjustable. I really don't know that I would use an adjustable razor, because I actually have one sitting right over here that you can't see. And I found a setting I like, and I left it there. I've also been thinking about the T2 by Rockwell. I like butterfly open razors. I don't know why, I just think they're cool. And the one that you have to change the plates on just seems like a lot of work. I'm with Geo Fatboy on that. I don't really consider that. No, it was actually Greg Tardiff who says he doesn't really consider that an adjustable razor, because you can't adjust it on the fly, you know. Let's see where we are. I'm going to try to keep this video below 20 minutes. We are there, folks. We are absolutely there. So now we take the RazoRock Alum Block, And we drag this all over your face so you can make it sting. I got a mustache hair that's curling into my lip, and I will have to fix that before I leave for church in the morning. Yeah, the past few shaves for me have been kind of irritating. I'm not sure what's going on. But this wasn't as bad as the last one. That's for sure. Got a fragrance review coming up. I've also decided that Fridays are going to be Fragrance Fridays, and I'm going to start doing fragrance reviews on Fridays. So hopefully, you know, unless I'm doing something else like ministering to somebody, my upload days are going to be Saturday, Wednesday, and then Friday. I'm going to try to do that and get consistent and try to bring you guys some content that's worth watching. But I ordered I was watching the guy from TLTG Reviews. I like that guy. Shout out to you, man. I ordered some Armaf that is supposed to be a clone of Versace Man Eau Fraiche. But it's in a perfume strength, or a parfum strength. And the guy says it actually lasts longer, and that's kind of what I want. So I'll be having a review of that coming up pretty soon. And I'm going to have a short review of Issey Miyake L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme coming up very soon, because I've had that for a while and I haven't reviewed it. Plus, I actually ordered a fragrance from Dossier today called Aquatic Lime, which is a clone of Acqua di Gio. Acqua di Gio, Acqua di Gio, whoever Joe is what it's that. But I wanted to try one of their fragrances and see if they're any good. And I wanted to start with something I'm familiar with. Even people who aren't into cologne know what Acqua di Gio smells like. So I'm going to have a review on that. Hey, that just kind of fell out of there. I'm going to have a review on that coming up as soon as that product gets in. So I've got some content planned. And what are we going to do for an aftershave? What are we going to do? Let's switch it up. Let's do some good old Tabac. I even have a review coming up on the Tabac body wash. I don't know if any of y'all have ever tried that, but if you like this scent, they make a bath soap, they make a body wash, and of course they make an EDT, which might be what I'm wearing to church tomorrow. But if this is what being an old man smells like, I'm okay with it. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you found it amusing or helpful. Be sure and check some of this out. I'll put a link in the description where you can find this for yourself. It's a great product. I really, really enjoy it. Thank you very much. And as I always say, if you can't find a nice person in this world, then you go out and be one yourself. Be the change you want to see. Let that change happen with you. Go make somebody's day. Go be a blessing to somebody. Go make somebody smile. God bless you guys, and thank you for watching.